Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Pandya Empire. So in the last episode we've mainly been waiting for things to happen, mostly for our vassal to not be involved in a defensive war so we can revoke our domain county back from him. And because of that I've been sort of waiting to press any other claims because, well, I guess it's just irrational really that I don't want to give away two counties in my capital duchy at the same time. But I guess there's actually really no reason not to do that, so I think we'll just go ahead and give out another county and press another claim. And I think we had looked through all of these potential claimants to these various kingdoms recently, and there was nobody that would accept an invitation. Or at least, if there was, we wouldn't be able to press their claims yet. And the same with this duchy over here. There is a claimant there, but he only has a weak claim. We did have a claimant available in our realm already. Well, there's one, or several even, for the Kingdom of Delhi, though that kingdom now is only one county, so it doesn't really seem worth doing that just yet. There was another Raj claimant, though, for this Raj, which we would get two counties, so I think that makes more sense to do. So this guy we will grant our other non-capital county. Well, actually, he has only a weak claim on the Raj. Will we even be able to press that? Not yet. Let's cancel this plot for the moment and see if we can kill him. Though apparently we won't be able to. Very few people even available. My daughter is now known as the Unfaithful. Oh no. She does have a lover. So I guess it's deserved. You have declared a subjugation on Lahore. Okay, so that's pretty good, actually, assuming you can win. Well, it's going to make him more powerful, and he already doesn't like me, so I guess that's bad, but it is going to save us the trouble of conquering this duchy ourselves. Pains you to say there's a traitor in the realm. So this is Sindh, and he is accusing Vaidumba Kingdom. Well, Sindh already hates me, so we'll just imprison him. That way he definitely can't cause any trouble. I think he was in a couple of factions as well, so we'll get rid of those. My son does his homework and is always on time for his lessons, so he is going to gain probably one trait, or one stat point, and the diligent trait, which is pretty good. Though we are probably not actually going to have him remain our heir. You have improved his opinion, good. Since we have this genius 2-year-old who we can designate. Well, it seems that we are just going to have to wait, unless we wanted to press the claim on the Kingdom of Punjab. Not Punjab, which one is this? Delhi. Which is a single county kingdom, and it doesn't actually gain us that much to vassalize this one county king, because we won't even be able to press de jure claims for him, because for whatever reason you can't do that. Okay, even better. He's up to 100 now. We'll move our Chancellor, I guess, to this guy, who is the most grumpy, I think. He is still annoyed about my having raised his vassal levies. So, the rise of the Shia again? I think we had the rise of the Shia before. But fair enough. Measles, okay. His revolt is not making much progress. We had another son. Well, I suppose if we're going to go to war for a single county, we may as well do the one that we can get without having to mess around with claimants and giving away land and stuff, so why don't we declare war for this county on Ayutthaya? De jure claim. There we go. The rest of these are just single county claims as well. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that. My retinue is up here. So we'll bring it down, and since this guy is pretty annoyed about his levies being raised already, we'll not bother him and raise some of our other vassals from the surrounding area. Between those and my retinue, we should hopefully have enough troops to be able to prosecute this war effectively. Okay, Karnataka changing crown laws. Suppose we could change our own crown laws if we wanted to. I don't think we really want to go up to high crown authority though. Could go up to a higher level of feudal taxation, so we could make any money at all off of our feudal vassals, and then when our next character inherits, just drop it back down to none for to get rid of the opinion penalty. I think we'll be fine doing that. We don't have any faction problems. And if we're going to get -10, we may as well get -20 opinion, because it's not too much of a difference. It'll allow us to make some pretty good income for a while. Enemy army over here, which has actually attacked my troops there. We'll get some reinforcements in. They crossed a river. Hopefully these guys hold out long enough for the reinforcements to get there. Okay, so we have large feudal tax. Immediately we have a lower crown authority faction. That's fine, we can funnel all of the extra cash we're getting into bribes for these faction members, so that it works out as, you know, a zero sum in the end, and the whole thing was a waste of time. That'll probably end up with us making money overall. So we did lose that battle, but it's not really a big deal. We should be able to... Oh dear, he's got 8,000 here coming in on my retinue. So you're going to get there on the 23rd. We're actually getting out on the 22nd, so that's fine. And he is not following my retinue further, which is fine. Prince is impulsive and seems unable to tell right from wrong. What should I do with my wayward son? I guess we'll give him the strap so he doesn't become arbitrary. And we ourselves are only a thrifty clerk, and he is 15, so I am going to transfer him to a different character for the rest of his education. He's not likely to inherit, but just in case, we may as well get him a better education trait. Midas touched would be fine. Or brilliant strategist. We'll go for the military trait. You have annoyed the peasants, okay. Probably not a big deal. We have an independence faction. We'll just give this guy a gift. So our income is now up to 46 per month, which is much larger than previously. We were at about 20 before. You'll get there on the 10th, and you're not getting it until the 14th, so we will catch this army and hopefully destroy it. And since we have a larger income, any tithes we get are proportionately larger as well, which is really good. Okay, so we did catch him, though he has reinforcements on the way. Though, it looks like we might end this battle before he can get here. And we did. So he's changed his mind. Alright, so we'll follow this army over here, and then we'll track down this 8,000 and fight them as well. So let's see. This county is plains. And it looks like there is no crossing from here or here, so if we go in from one of those, that would be ideal. Though he can probably escape to this county before we can catch him there. We'll see what happens though. We do have a few more factions forming now, but nothing dangerous. Ooh, just as I say that, one of them becomes dangerous. The Maharaja of Bengal. You don't like the large feudal tax. You don't like my heir being educated with foreign culture. Well, that's going to go away in less than a year. So we'll just leave him alone for the moment. And let's actually make sure we have good leaders in charge here. See how this goes. Well, we apparently reinforced a different battle that was going on between him and Delhi. But it turned out okay for us anyway, though I don't think we got war score from that. Which is unfortunate. That's okay though. We'll follow him to this county. Hopefully get credit for this battle. Though, obviously not as much as we would have gotten for the other one. We'll keep following him. My daughter is of legal age. And so is my son and heir. Okay, he did become a brilliant strategist, which is good. He's a decent character. I'm still going to probably switch to my other son. I don't think we'll bother arranging a marriage for him, since someone should probably offer one to us and we can just accept that, and he isn't really going to be my heir for too long anyway. Your moodiness, or my moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and can't seem to stop worrying, so you may become stressed. And we did, which is unfortunate. Which means we have -1 health from that. My experience in matters of war, however, has increased, and there are many things I'll do differently in future battles. We'll become an inspiring leader, I think. And we'll follow the army over to here, and then siege down that county. We also have a peasant revolt, who have raised up right on top of, this is probably my vassal Maharaja's retinue there. We'll see if he takes care of the peasants, which hopefully he will. And we have a new vassal king, okay. He's 0 years old. I guess I will go ahead and get you married just to get rid of the pop-up here. We'll marry you to this genius. That seems fine. And I think since we just got stressed and have therefore got a slightly higher chance of dying at any moment, I'll go ahead and switch to my genius son as the heir. This will mean we'll have to be in a regency for a while if we die in the next 12 years, but that'll be okay. And it looks like our king is raising his troops, so that's good. And we still have unlanded sons. That should go away once he actually marries her and moves away to her court. Okay, Lahore accepted our vassal Maharaja's peace offer, so we now own that land by way of this guy, who, of course, still does not like me. We don't have any cause to imprison him, unfortunately. And he is actually content, which will be giving him an opinion bonus, so I guess we're kind of lucky that his opinion is even that high. I do have my Chancellor there already, increasing opinion with him. Why are you still in this faction at 74 opinion? Guess we'll give him an honorary title, since that should be enough to get him out of the faction, and it doesn't cost us any money. And since these peasants have moved into the next county, we could detach some troops to fight them, but actually our vassal is taking care of it, so we'll just let him do that. So I don't suppose there's any chance you would accept vassalization. That would make far too much sense, and we still can't usurp this to give us a de jure claim on it. It is de jure part of the Kingdom of Punjab, though, so once our vassal King of Punjab is out of his endless revolts, he's actually inherited as a one-year-old child there, then he'll have cause to take that county, and hopefully he will. This is our peasant revolt, and this is our own war, so he only has the one revolt going on still, which is 70% in favour of the Maharaja. Okay, so eventually he should succeed in wiping out the peasant army. And we'll be able to end our war. A courtier died. Alright, we finished one siege here. 2 more holdings to go, and we will be getting ticking war score. We can always go and fight the remainder of his army again if we want to get some more war score for that as well. It seems like you've given up on chasing the peasants. Actually, you're headed up here. We can go and see what we can do about that. We're still not going to catch him, apparently. The prince, my son, claims that he would be a better marshal than this Raja, which he would be. And you are extremely happy with me. Yeah, you're not going to go negative even if we fire you, so I guess we will appoint you as the new marshal. I don't mean go negative, I mean go lower than 100. Obviously he's not going to go negative. And we'll have you train troops in our capital. And we'll execute this peasant, of course. And maybe I'll just actually use this army to go and fight the enemy army. So we have another claim on Punjab War, which means it's going to be even longer before we can revoke this county. Yeah, it looks like the other one actually just ended, so of course it was time for a new one to start. And let's get this battle taken care of. Actually seems like he's going to run away, so we'll just leave this army here to siege his capital. And my daughter is known as the Unfaithful. I think this is the second daughter we have that is known as the Unfaithful. Yep. Okay. Seems like a theme. Anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to finish this war in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.